Hey, good morning, everybody. Just want to give you a quick update from me. I rode the bike last night. You know, this is my first night riding it, and not within 24 hours did I get pulled over by a police officer. So here's the situation. At 9:30 p.m. here in Ventura, California, I was riding down the road with headlight on, everything's fine. I decided to come back, I live downtown, through Main Street. Now Main Street has been shut off, so it's pedestrians only, so that outdoor restaurants and stores can have some business. And about 9:30, no one's out. There's a couple people. But because there were some people out and it's heavily lit up due to Christmas lights and everything, I turn off my headlight. So I turn off my headlight, so it's just like a bicycle riding down the road. Now the cops see that. The cops see me riding without a headlight down Main Street, which is pedestrian only, but well lit. Now I turned it off because there's a couple restaurants still open, and I didn't want my big bright light, which is actually, this is a very good light, shining in their face. And so I turned it off. Well, they didn't like that because they saw me zigzagging through the roads, and they met me at the end there on Main Street. So they met me on Ventura Avenue in Maine, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? And a couple things. One, this was, I think, mistaken for a motorcycle. Okay, and I'm telling him it's a class 2, it's 20 miles per hour. He gets out his booklet, he's okay, you're fine. It's gotta stay in the bike lane. He just gave me a warning. I go, look, there's people riding bicycles all the time through. He's like, yeah, because of that, I'm just gonna give you a warning. I'm not gonna cite you. But he said it should be in the bike lane when possible. Headlight always has to be on. Cannot ride your bike through Main Street. He did like it. He thought it was cool. Of course, they're gonna say that. Maybe that's half why they pulled me over. He did say that because it's class 2 or 20 miles an hour, you're fine. Stay on the road. Stay on the proper side, the right side of the road. Then we talked about the homeless people. There's like transients, and I said, look, it's 9:30, but you know, 11 o'clock, midnight, it gets spooky out here. There's the transients, but there's also just the lone person walking through that you just worry about. And he said, well, let's do this. Always assume everyone's carrying a knife. That's one. And 2, you can carry a knife too if you want, as long as it's not concealed. So if you have it on a clip and your clip is on the outside, you're okay. Keep it on the outside. You also can brandish a machete as long as it's holstered on a belt and visible. So guess what? I'm gonna bring my big freaking honking knife when I ever want to go walk around at night. And that'll just hopefully deter anybody getting too close to me. But yeah, I didn't know you can brandish, or not brandish, but carry a dagger, in its scabbard around town, Ventura, so I guess you can. But yeah, this will probably be the first of many. I was just surprised within 24 hours. Now it was my fault, right? Because I shouldn't have been riding during on Main Street, and I should have had my headlight on, but it's so bright out, it's so bright there, I didn't want to do it. But that's the deal. I love this so far. I'm really hoping this V1 motor stays good. Or I hope it craps out early so I can get a replacement. The worst would be it craps out right after the warranty's over. That will set me off big. But so far so good. I'm gonna fix up the saddlebags, and I might change these the handlebars, although I do like them. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Quick little update. Be careful of the cops out there, and carry your knife if you want. Just don't conceal it. There you go.